Okay, the original issue of the Master Effects lightsabers, they were a little bigger, a little heavier, and the blade would just come instantly on. And would fade away. So it was an instant on and a fade away kind of a thing. When they started, actually this went on for a while. They did a few of their line that way, and then finally at C3 I got hold of one of their newer lines of lightsabers. This is the Vader lightsaber, and they did a lot better work on these. As you can see, it lights up. And it lights down the hilt. Much more sensitive to touch than the first ones as well. But these were awesome. I was so happy to grab one of these at C3. Now I also have Mace Windu's, but I don't have batteries in it right now, and I'm going to change them out. But that was I was quite happy to get this one. At a local bookstore actually for half off. So again, you can't say no to that. But again, one of the newer series, so if I had batteries in it, it lights up the blade and then back down the blade. And really, the one that I want to get, aside from the three that I have, is the Luke Skywalker version. Of course, I'd like to have the Darth Maul and the double-bladed one, but I'm not gonna spend a couple $100 to do that. I don't know why, but I just won't. The Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi, that one's always been one of my favorites as well. So I would like to get my hands on that. And maybe a New Hope version of Obi-Wan's lightsaber, but I don't know. Really just focusing on the Luke and the Jedi as the next purchase on that, if I can find them. And then of course we know Master Replicas is going out of business of the Star Wars license because they were bought out by Corgi, and my assumption is the Corgi is a little bit more greedy than Master Replicas was, and so now they've lost their contract with Lucasfilm because they can't reach an agreement. So that's really a shame for Master Replicas, because these things that they were churning out have been fantastic. And we end up here with the royal family of Star Wars. That's right, the entire Lucas family set as figures, which was a really decent thing from Star Wars Shop. We've got Zet, we've got the Baron, we've got Terra, and we've got Chi. So let's take a look at those. Those are pretty awesome. Lucas and his son and his two daughters. That made quite a decent set. And as soon as I heard that they were coming out with those, I decided I was certainly going to have to add that to my collection, and I'm quite glad that I did. Here we have an Ultarama display. This one is really just Luke, Han, and Chewie with the prisoner scene. We've got Yoda, we've got Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan standing over here. As we come down, we have a legion of stormtroopers that I have. I've got so many stormtroopers that I've got my own army, and decided to have those all kind of standing here guarding Boba Fett and Bosk and Zizor and Governor Tarkin and Palpatine and Vader, as they discuss what they're going to do with the planet behind them, I suppose. And down here was also sort of one of my evolution kind of ideas. We've got a coiled up droideka. This is actually part of the R2 display set that was shown earlier, and it would roll down the ramp. Then we have battle droids in the back and stormtroopers in the front.